Hey guys! In my intro video, I talked about the word dorkfish and how I consider myself to be a dorkfish. So I just wanted to explain the term a little bit. When I was growing up, my family loved blue-collar comedy. Bill Engvall, Jeff Foxworthy, Larry the Cable Guy, and of course, Ron Wyatt. And we're big fans of all of them. And I used to impersonate them when I was younger. And my dad and I loved to joke about the "I'm a dorkfish" joke that Bill Engvall does. So just to set the scene, Bill Engvall, I can't remember if it's in, I think it's Blue Collar Comedy Rides Again, I think that's what it is. He talks about going fishing with his buddies, and he talks about, you know, you're always the one who catches the fish that's got like bug teeth and looks like a dork, and your friends look in the bucket and go, "What kind of fish is that?" And you're like, "No kind of fish." And the fish sticks his head out of the water and goes, "I'm a dorkfish." Something like that. I watched that a lot when I was a kid, and my dad and I used to call each other dorkfishes, and it was more, you know, it's not like the whole buck tooth thing, it's more of a term of endearment. So my mom used to call my dad a dorkable all the time, and she would call me a dorkable. So we wanted to come up with our own word, and dorkfish kind of just stuck. And we only usually said it at home, we didn't call anybody else a dorkfish. But one day when I was working, a friend of mine who didn't come to the office very much, he was kind of a float, I was talking to him, and I told him, "You're such a dorkfish," and he got it. And then he started calling me dorkfish, I started calling him a dorkfish, and I was just like, okay, so maybe this will be more accepted. So now I call a lot of people dorkfish, and if I call you dorkfish, it's not an insult, I promise. One time on Twitter, or no, it was on Instagram, bless his heart, Nolan Funk. I love Nolan Gerard Funk so much. He's fantastic. And he posted something that was really funny, and I sent him a message that said, "OMG, you're such a dorkfish," with like a laughy face and a fish face and a heart. And he actually blocked me on Instagram because he thought it was an insult. I'm guessing he never really told me why he blocked me, but my poor roommate, I realized that he had blocked me on Instagram, and I went to her room, I was like, "Paige, he blocked me because I called him a dorkfish." I was really upset. So we're both sending him tweets, I'm sending him messages, I'm like, "I'm so sorry, I did not mean to offend you, dorkfish is a term of endearment." And I felt really bad because, I mean, he has retweeted my music before. I'll see if I can find a picture and post it on here, but he shared my music before, and he was very kind about it, and then I called him a dorkfish, and I meant to be nice, and it just didn't come off as nice. And so if I call you a dorkfish, I'm not trying to insult you, it just means you're adorkable, or that was really funny and kind of cute. Huh. That's it. I'm not trying to be mean at all. So yeah, that's dorkfish. You're gonna hear me say it a lot. Premium dorkfish is, well, I'm a premium dorkfish, my dad, total dorkfish. But just to give you an idea, like if you look up interviews of Charlie Puth being a dork, I would call that being a dorkfish. He's a total dorkfish and adorkable and just fantastic. So if you're watching, I'd love to write a song with you, just saying. Anyway, so yeah, that is dorkfish. That is your word of the day. The more you know. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. New performances to come. Bye.